Oh, and speaking of Sam,
I'm going to advise you right now, it took 5 questions and me showing him before he said, what the? And that's it. I'm just telling you, don't bring Sam up.
I was gonna ask about Summer. I actually did find out about Summer. I remember the night that she didn't show up. I was setting up toys and getting all ready for her visit. You knew the whole time she wasn't gonna show up, didn't mention anything
Found out
about
that
it.
she wasn't sure. Is your phone broke? Does your phone work? Does your phone work?
Wait, hold on.
You
I
have
was
any?
setting it all up, like she was gonna be there on a Friday night. You were sitting there in your chair, you knew she wasn't coming, didn't mention anything to me. Did I need to call you on the phone, or should I call Sam on the phone? Like, hey, are you still coming, like you always do? Or should you have said, oh, she's not coming?
I did tell you.
No,
Don't
you
expect
didn't.
to see her very soon.
That was the next day at breakfast.
And I found out that she
someone said,
wasn't coming.
is Summer coming? And you're like, oh, don't expect to see her for a while. And that's how we got to find out that something had happened.
Yeah, it
But
happened.
she didn't say what
It did
or
happen.
when.
It happened on a Friday, and he wasn't sure. He didn't
Right.
know. He
Okay,
didn't
well,
want to say
it would have
anything.
been really
And then he
nice for
said
you
he
to
knows.
volunteer the information.
And tell you what I don't know. He
Say, I don't
might
think
be
she's
going in
coming
trouble.
tonight.
You got his phone number. You haven't.
I'm supposed to
When is the
call?
last time you talked to your son Sam?
New Year's.
3 months. No.
Have you talked to him? Why would I want to? I had to find out about this from Ben, who found out from Faith that he's got to appear in court like April 23rd to see if he can even have regular visitation again, or if they're gonna say, yeah, you beat her, and no, you're not gonna have open visitation, you know, so.
Oh, that's another question. If he does get Summer back, how are we gonna do visitation? It's just whoever's house we're at, someone comes to or something?
There
I
will
don't-
probably be no
I
visitation.
doubt.
He'll have to take care of it himself because he's got no support now. If he gets it back, he might not. They might
Well,
prove that he didn't whoop her too hard.
News flash for everybody. Sam's engaged.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, is
Yeah,
it to the girl
so-
in Indiana
Yeah,
or?
that's her.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
So what's he gonna do? End up just giving up custody and moving to
have
Indiana?
no idea.
Yeah, okay, so I should call him to find
You
things
don't
out?
have to do anything. I'm
Did
not
you
telling you
call
what
him?
to do. I talk to him every once in a while. Yes, I do.
So you know what's going on and just didn't
I
bother to tell me?
don't know
Because I'm just
100%.
supposed to call him. and-
I don't know 100% what's going on. And what he does tell me,
Might be true, might not.
well, I'm sure it's true actually this time.
But he is
because
engaged.
he's in the right kind of language, so he's probably telling the truth. I don't know. I don't have a clue. I think he's telling the truth.
About what?
But what's going on with it?
What's going on with him?
With Summer?
What's going on with Summer?
Apparently, what they did was they, Faith took her to these places called DFS, started all this stuff about the spanking or whatever. That's not all she did. She sent those pictures to an attorney, her attorney, on Monday morning, which means she probably already hired an attorney. She also filled out a police report without telling DFS. DFS did an investigation, said that if we would agree to do this jumpy hoop routine circus show, that everything goes away, because they are the ones that get referred for criminal action or not. That didn't work out. Sam said, no. I told him I'm not interested in $100 to make Faith feel better. I told the guy that I don't know if you talked to him or not. He told me you didn't.
I didn't.
Okay, well, he said you did. He said you said no too. Just telling you that's what the man said. I didn't believe it either because you don't talk to people on the phone. I told Sam I doubt it because he talked to me. And I says, well, first of all, I'm not there during the day. I'm gone. And second of all, I told him when we see her, but she can stay at her house whenever she wants. She has her own room. He wanted to get together. I said, what for? To go over the safety plan. He wants us to sign papers saying that we won't let Sam see his daughter unless we're here. I told him I'm not going to sign up to be a babysitter for a dog and pony show to make someone feel better. That's not a safety plan. And if 10 days after he just got back from Indiana with her, well, Faith and her attorney mentioned when they went to court that he had a warrant for his arrest, which he did. He found out that nobody knew about it, the judge didn't know about it because his name was misspelled and his address was wrong. I wonder if he did that. So then he had a criminal case against him. It's a misdemeanor. It's basically, it's gonna probably get dismissed. The problem is he's under investigation, which means they got a temporary order to modify visitation. She's asking for modification of it, the whole 9 yards, based on him being an abusive person. She failed to mention that she took her to somewhere else. None of their findings were presented as evidence, which means they found nothing. Because otherwise, bam, 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 you're done. They didn't do it. Also, the date on the warrant stipulates that the action happened on the 29th, which is a Friday, by the way, which means she would have been with us, not Sam. So the whole thing was, it's called a blitz, a legal blitz. They hit him social with the civil and the criminal. The problem for her is that if it gets dismissed and called superfluous and they catch him with a little doctoring going along, there'll be a criminal case again against Faith. The second problem is civil and criminal are different things. They will affect each other in the long run, not the short run. So all that being said, well, that's because when he told me, well, I'm not trying to wade through it anymore. You asked me what's going on. I'm trying to tell you. That's all I know. I don't know anything else. She asked for an ad litem. The ad litem wants $1,700 a piece because it's a modification deal, not a divorce deal. You know, divorce is usually $1,000 and each party has to pay half.
See, that's what I'm kind of like, I don't have any money.
I don't really have money either,
You
Tracy.
do.
No, I don't.
You have a job that makes a lot of money, 80